wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And this is the Talk Beat Jones. 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 Ready to go, and that's the way we're going to work this morning. I am Billy Jones, and this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I'm so happy to have Mr. Tyler back today, and of course we have coming on very soon Mr. Sean Watkins, Mr. Bon Appetit, and I understand we may have an additional member coming in and going to participate with us today. As you know, Ms. Tyler, did I tell you Happy Father's Day before you slapped me upside my head? I didn't tell you. Come on out. Well, somebody left something in here. Yeah, they left something. And if they leave it, I'll take it. You know, that's the way I was brought up. Losers, finders, keepers. Mm-hmm. Oh, losers, weepers, finders, keepers. Yeah, I told you I can never do those type of things. But family, you can get ready to call us at 313-868-0342. And to all of the fathers, you know, fathers, we deal with this day 365 days out of the year. And unlike Mother's Day, we don't have all the flowers and the gifts and the candies coming to us. But we do have love that comes to us on this day. Our children give us love. Our wife gives us love. Our special significant other gives us love. We need to give ourselves a little love too, fathers. And, you know, if your children or your mother, your baby didn't call you, call them and let them know Daddy's home. I may not be with you right now, but I'm home. Come see me. We can all get along. And we need to have a Father's Day parade. Mm-hmm. That's right. We need to have a Father's Day parade and put the pride back in father. That's what we need to do, y'all. And so we're going to propose to the council, let's have a Father's Day to let the men know we are appreciated. And when we have that Father's Day and we have some women being in the celebratory process of us having a Father's Day, and we got some women out there with us. Why? Because they have had to be father and mother to the children. And it's okay. Because we're going to learn, because we're going to learn that on Mother's Day, some of the fathers that have been taking care of the children, they too can be saluted on Mother's Day. My baby brother Sputnik is watching. Hey, Spud, that's a man's man, y'all. My baby brother, he's a bad man. And his son, my nephew, just went to state as a hurdler. And he only took up hurdling, I think he said about 14, 15, 16 months ago. And he's already qualified and running in the state track meet. How about that? That's my baby brother, Sputnik. Actually, I shouldn't call him baby brother because he's a man's man. And he and his wife, Rhonda, and my 3 nephews and my niece, I love them so much. They're in Indiana. And, oh, no, we've got Ernest Johnson. Hey, Ernie, how you doing, my brother? I wish we can get you on the show one day, Mr. Ernest Johnson. But again, we want to wish all of the fathers and the mothers who are in the role of being a father, wish you this great, wonderful, happy, happy day. And as I said, it's 365 days out of the year. It's not just one day. We got to get it all together, and we'll have more pride going on in the circle of folks understanding that I am a father. Many times women 15, 16 years old, 17, have a baby and say, I am a mother, therefore I am a woman. Okay. But fathers, we must declare our fatherhood. We must take it to the streets and bring it home and let our family know we are the father. How can we treat you greater, better to make you respect the fact that I am the father? It's Daddy's Day. It's Father's Day. However you want to call it. It's our day. 365 days out of the year. Willie Cool has joined us. Hey, Willie, that's my bro. And saying bring him on camera. Okay, we're going to bring him on camera. Just let's see what this. Hello and happy day to you. 365 Father's Day. Who am I talking with?
This is Annie.
Hey, Annie, hold on. Okay. Uh-oh. I cut her off. My goodness. I got too happy on Father's Day. But so right here, right now, let's wish the fathers so that I don't get caught into, you didn't call my name. All of the fathers. And again, mothers who have the role of being a father, we want to wish you a wonderful 365, but a special day today. And whenever time you're seeing this program, you know I'm dedicating it to you, fathers and mothers who are working in the role of being a father. But right now, we also, did I get you back?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, I hit the wrong button. Oh, there it is. But in the meantime, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and again, I am Billy Dr. Talk Jones. I see Pamela is with us. We're getting wonderful, wonderful Facebook friends, and we want to thank you. Hi, who is this that's on the line?
Hey, sir, DJ Willie Cool here.
Hey, Willie Cool, hold on, okay?
Happy Father's Day, man, to you, HT, the whole, all the men down here, the fathers, happy Father's Day, man. I love all y'all.
Can you hold on?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Well, anyway, this is still, and we have Mary Clayton. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? We are really clicking with the Facebook this morning, and shortly we're getting ready to bring on Sean Watkins, Bon Appetit as well. I don't know if he's a father. He's young, so we'll find out if he is a father and thoughts on fatherhood, and etc. But again, family, let's all get along. As I pick up my telephone and I read these messages, it's on the telephone talking about the shootings, the killings, the stabbings, the raping, the assaults that's going on. We don't see these things reported in the newspapers, but over our smartphones, we see this every day. Every day, we're taking things out on each other. What can you say? We just got to chill. Be in love with each other. Uh-oh. Looks like we getting ready to be joined here real soon. And grab your chair. And so it looks like we're getting ready to get joined and get the program on and popping. Willie Cool, we're going to come back to you just shortly because right now we're going to set up Mr. HT. I'm ready for Sean. Yes, we ready for Sean now. We getting ready to get busy. Grab this chair. We're going to do this and we're going to bring you on. Hi. Oh. Anyway. I tell you, I'm just hoping that he don't come out here and hit me upside the head one time. He gonna sit you up. Just relax a bit. We're gonna take a break. Yes. I'm not gonna get in trouble. But anyway, Sean.
Yes, sir.
What is it like? What is it like to be a father? Oh, first introduce yourself and everybody.
Sean Watkins, Bon Appetit. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning to you, bro. You know you got Willie Cool listening to you too.
What's going on, Willie Cool?
And you got Ernest Johnson, as well as other folks listening and watching you right now.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
And before we get ready to go to it, we're going to ready to take that break because we have someone else we want to bring on early, and so we can get our round table going. What do you think about that?
Sounds good, sir.
Then we get the opinions of men and women.
Sounds good.
Because some women have had to play that role of being the man in the family, handling the women, the children, and everything. So therefore, on this wonderful day, we're going to give you a surprise like you've never had it before. Remember, Talk Beat Jones, we on the air Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. where we shoot our program live. Anytime you see us, it was live. Anytime you see the show, it's live. But again, I want to thank all my Facebook friends. Please share the program. At this point, let us take a little quick pause and prepare to bring on my special other co-host this morning on Talk Beat Jones. All right? So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Mr. T! You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And this is the Talk Beat Jones. 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 All right, we're hot right back here, but right now, what do you see? You see, what? You just waving? Wait, they didn't see the wave? They didn't see
I'm up
the wave?
early.
You up early? Wait, who are you?
Sunday.
Who are you?
I'm Renee stepping out on faith.
Stepping out on faith, and they can see you when?
Um,
Monday through Friday, I know.
yeah, 2 p.m. on WVIE and TV 33.3.
That's 107.3,
107.3.
going to the Virgin Islands.
USVIE's,
All right.
WVIE Studios,
All
Virgin
right.
Island Studios.
Okay. And so now I see that we're not going to be able to work the Facebook with everybody on. So since it's my Facebook, I'm going to keep myself on.
That's fine with me. You know, I talk to the people.
You talk
right
to the-
there.
yeah.
This is what I love, right here.
And she be on the show.
It's
Billy,
not about Facebook.
Billy, stop talking to the Facebook people and talk to the people.
Hey, Sean. Hey,
good
Bon
morning.
Appetit.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Same with you.
Now, let's
Happy
get-
Father's Day. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you.
Oh, it is that.
Oh,
Thank
wait.
you very much.
Happy
Thank you very
Father's
much.
Day.
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you so very much. I'm appreciating that Father's Day salute.
Happy
And,
Father's Day to all the
Willie
dads.
Cool.
All the real dads out there.
Willie Cool.
Sir.
Can you see your friend
Who?
Sean and Billy and Renee?
Hey,
Hey, we all here.
bon appetit.
Good morning,
Nah,
sir.
What's up, man?
Good morning.
Happy Father's Day, sir. Prime time, most wanted. Happy Father's Day, sir.
Happy Father's Day, Willie.
Yes, sir.
And Willie, what does Father's Day mean to you, bro?
I'm about to tell you, man. I got up at 5:30 this morning. You know, my dad, and he's in love with my barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
So I got up at 5:30 this morning. I did my research.
watching
I
Talking
found out that
Joes.
the sunset was coming up at 5:50 this morning.
Okay.
Really?
Now, as we all know, it's going to be real hot today, like over 100 degrees. So I said, well, I'm going to do it early. So I got over here at 5:30 this morning.
Uh-huh.
I had all the meat marinated last night. Got over here, got everything on the grill by 6:15.
Now I don't
Yeah,
have.
just get done now.
Now, Willie, I can't get the whole longhand story. You got to shorten it up. We on TV time, baby.
Well, I put it like this, man. Father is very special. It means a lot to me. And I just want to give a shout out to all the fathers that are here and all the people who don't have their father as well.
That's right.
So it's a special day because if it wasn't for fathers, we wouldn't be here
That's right.
because
That's right.
we the one who make the seed to put inside the woman.
All right.
So fathers are very special.
Huh. All right.
We
Well,
mean a lot.
Well, Willie, you know, you my
Hi,
brother,
Renee.
you my brother through the other mother,
Yes.
and I appreciate you, and
Yep.
for all the things that you've done for me. Because, like I said, you've been like a true brother. Looked
sir.
out for me when I, coming out here and handling some things, and I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Renee, was there something that you'd like to say to Willie before he goes?
Happy Father's Day.
All
I
right.
love you, Renee.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. And we got Sean. You want to say something to Willie before he goes?
Happy Father's Day. Good guy right there.
My man,
You-
man
yes,
right
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. You know you got it.
All
sir.
right.
Can I say this?
Yes, you can.
It's a special announcement. Mr. R.J. Watkins will be featured in the Detroit Free Press this Sunday. I want to say that's got to be the day, June 17, 2018,
Oh,
Father's
not the
Day.
day, not the day.
Everybody get you a free press paper. You hear me?
Soon I'll leave here.
And
You can
in
get
the entertainment section, the reporter Julie Hines interviewed him regarding his role in the Comedy Central episode scheduled to air June 21st, featuring some of the new dance show dancers.
Did I dance?
Where's the applause?
Hey! Okay, now of course, as we said,
Thank you,
if
Mr.
you didn't
Billy
get the paper
Jones.
on that particular day,
Today.
you no,
I'm
if
sorry.
you don't get the paper today, and you hear it on another day, you can always go to the paper shack and get that paper that was already out that you may have missed
For that day.
for that day.
This day.
That day.
Father's Day.
Yo,
Father's Day is 365 days a year.
That's right.
Thanks, Willie. Gonna let you run, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, now. All right. Uh-oh, I put him on hold. Gotta let him go.
Congratulations.
All right.
Mr.
So,
R.J. Watkins.
Now, Renee,
Yes, sir.
you a mother.
I am.
Oh,
That.
she got some fine daughter. But anyway,
Thank you.
as an adult looking at her youngsters is what I'm speaking of, y'all. Renee,
Yes, sir.
what was it like at the times when, as a mother, you had to also be the father? What was that like? Or what is that like?
I want to share with you that I'm a little different
Uh-oh. I know that.
than other mothers or than other people. I can never be a father.
Okay. Ooh,
I
okay.
can never play that role.
Okay.
Only thing I can do is educate my daughters on there is a role of a mother and a dad, but I can never be the dad. I can't teach the things that a dad would teach his daughters or his sons. I can only be the mother to continue to nurture and, of course, educate and love on my children. Not, I just couldn't. I never tried to play the dad role. Never. I never will. I had a daddy. Unfortunately, he's gone, rest his soul. And my mother never tried to play his role.
Oh,
So I knew where he stood and who he was when I said daddy, what that meant. And I could never be that.
All right. Well, that sounds good for the mothers out there that I said we have to respect that some mothers will tell you that I'm the mama, I'm the daddy. I provide for you, I guide you, I do everything for you that your father unfortunately cannot do, or is not in position to do, or choose not to do. So that's from a lady's perspective, and that's different, and that is what's real with our women folk. So, Sean, what, again, we didn't get a chance to talk with you
Yes, sir.
about your role as a father. You are a father, right?
Yes, sir.
You got 2, 3,
Yes, yes, sir.
or 5.
2 or 3 or 4.
I'm up there.
We're not going to give you numbers
Yeah,
out.
yeah. we having a good time up here.
We're having a good time.
But you know what? I'm sure you've been a dad role to children that
Most
other
definitely.
young
Yeah.
children out here. If
Yeah.
we're responsible adults, you have to play.
Having brothers and sisters, you got you got to
Exactly.
grow up and do that. So everybody played a father role, not necessarily being a father. Is while your dad not there is, hey, okay, I'm gonna make sure I look out after y'all because my dad is over here, and make
That's
sure
right.
everybody's
That's
good.
right.
That's right.
And even children on the block or in
And-
the neighborhood or so.
And many times when the father would leave the house, he would tell his child, young boy, now you're the man of the house. Huh? And so at that very young, tender age, you're trying to be a man of the house, and then when somebody else come into the house that may have gotten involved with your mother, now there's a problem.
Make it hard for them.
Make it hard for me. You mother, explain how that role can cause a problem in the household when the young man is really taking on the role seriously of being the man of the house. And you're the woman, and you got a friend who wants to come in and.
Are you talking about? I never had sons.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't birth boys. I birthed daughters. So what I'm saying is, but any child that's not their daddy, and another man comes into the home, will feel not some type of way, but I think they would feel. Let me screen him out. What he really about? How is he treating mama? Do we get $1 when the ice cream truck come down the street? Is he yelling at mama and things of that nature? So it's they sit back and look. Please understand the children do pay attention, and and it sticks with them because they're like sponges. They
That's right.
soak up things. Situations.
And Renee, I can tell you as a youngster. Well, hold on. Before I do that, I think we have someone else on the line. This is Talk Beat Jones. I'm Dr. Talk Billy Jones, and to my side here, that's
I'm Renee stepping out on faith.
stepping out on Faith, and to the left here,
Sean Watkins, Bon Appetit.
okay, and we have someone on the line. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Well,
I want to wish you a happy Father's Day, you and Sean.
yes.
Thank you.
And please give us the complete information. Where is the paper shack?
Oh, where is the papers, the newspapers?
The paper shack. You say
The
we
paper
can get
shack.
the old
In
paper.
case you
Oh,
missed
oh.
the day. The paper shack. Where is it located?
I'm going way back to when they used to deliver. They used to have a shack where the people came and got the papers, and the paper boy got the papers and came out and rolled them up and delivered them to your house. I believe that you probably now can go online
For everything.
for everything.
These days.
Free press, online, and you just look at the date, and the date will be, what date would he be coming out?
Today. Happy
Today.
Father's Day.
Today.
Today is the day. R.J. Watkins is featured in the entertainment section of the Detroit Free
But they
Press
may-
on Father's Day.
But they may be seeing it on a Monday. They may be seeing it on a
What did you want
Wednesday.
me
Or
to
maybe
say?
one sitting
I
on a
don't know.
Thursday. No, you did fine. I'm just having fun.
I'm sorry.
No, they'll have fun because you got to get a date,
Okay.
and that's why they said what
June
shack?
17th.
June 17th. That's almost like Juneteenth
That's right.
when we was. Do
What
you
was
know
we
they
doing?
said that when we were freed, the message
We
didn't
were
get
freed?
around for almost a year?
We were free.
Well, I mean, they said
Free ain't free. Freedom ain't free.
freedom ain't free. Somebody told me that free ain't free. You got to pay for free.
Who was the lady that called then? That's on the phone.
She actually left. She wanted to know about the paper, where to get the paper.
I was gonna look it
Sean,
up.
you gonna look it up?
I was.
Sean, now you have your father,
Yes, sir.
and so what is it? How do you salute your father? Is it with material thing, or is it with mental love, or expressions, or some families. I'm gonna let you answer the question.
Yes, sir. Some expressions is through. I mean, everybody shows different expressions through different ways. Most definitely is the loyalty to the TV station.
You're here all the day.
Every
Every
All
day.
the day.
all, and we gonna all the days.
Every day.
Every day.
All the days, and I most definitely hug, speak to my father, but I know that he need the help up here, so that's how I show my love is by being up here, and by me being up here, I learned how to be a good father also because I learned how to provide for mine, and not just through my dad. I learned through Big Head Mr. Tyler.
Well, did you call him what?
I call him Mr. Big Head.
Uh-oh. Mr. Tyler. Oh, wait a minute. You done messed up.
There you go.
You done messed up now.
Give me my chair.
You done messed up now.
I learned from Mr. Tyler.
Wait.
Where is my chair?
Is that him over there? You done messed up now.
And I see how good of a dad he is.
That's right.
And I see the dedication they both put into this TV station.
Yes.
And
yes.
learning from my dad, then seeing Mr. Tyler, then years down the line, I see Mr. Jones.
Uh-oh.
And
He in
just
trouble
seeing, literally, I'm being serious. I'm seeing all these father figures coming
That's right.
around to this TV station.
Yes.
Everybody treats you like family.
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
treat me like a son.
Yes.
If my dad ain't around, but don't means that I can't get cool with Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler took it and liked it to me like I was a son.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he didn't have to do that.
That's right.
But I seen how good of a dad he's been, and most definitely my dad, Mr. Jones, and that's what made me be the man that I am.
And your dad and Mr. Tyler, even though I'm aged out of the son category, they actually adopted me
Yes, sir.
and have treated me like an older son, if you know what I'm talking about,
Uh-huh.
and have groomed me. No matter who you are, how great you think you are, that's why athletes have coaches and managers
Yes,
to
sir.
bring out the greater, better parts of them.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And that's what Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler and the people that I've considered being mentored in Detroit from.
Yes, sir.
So I feel that, you can be an older person and have someone that reaches back close to your age, or a little older than you, and treat you with wisdom, and you follow them as a son would.
Mhm.
And that's my role with Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler. I can't argue with them. All I can do is follow the lead.
Most definitely.
I agree.
What do you think, Renee?
Oh yeah, I see father figures there too.
Mhm.
And I can appreciate. I see the strength. And I recognize that from my own dad. So I recognize the strength in the men. So yes, Mr. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler both have that strength, and they're fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And they've taught me a lot, and I say it all the time. I could feel one way and be all out of control about
Yes,
it.
yes.
And Mr. Watkins will say, "Well, Mr. Tyler, oh, it's cool. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna do this, that, and the other." And there it is. And okay. So as I grow, I'm
And you're growing.
they don't even know they're teaching me. I don't think
Wow. I mean,
they
it's,
might.
it's like every week I see you, and every week there is so much more depth to
Thank
you.
you.
And I look at, like I said, the mentoring that Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, and Miss Willis is passing to you. But the thing about it is, people can work with you and try to bring you there, but if you're not willing to listen, if you're not willing to comprehend what they're teaching, then it's all in vain. But you're like a sponge.
Thank you.
You're like a sponge, and you're getting kind of wet. That means you're soaking it up. I know I say things, and she looked at me like, "What the
I
heck?"
didn't even respond. I just smiled and nod. Just, yep.
You ought to see us. You ought to see her when I'm helping on her show. Renee stepped out on faith on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 2:00 to 3, and I'm saying things that
Way on left field.
And she's
Taking them to what we're talking about. Bringing them to what we're talking about.
and she's looking at me like, huh? Okay.
Just let him do
But
it.
she's a smooth operator on that. Oh, now, speaking of smooth operator, Bon Appetit.
Yes, sir.
Going it, brother, I'll tell you what. Tell me about Bon Appetit, what's it doing? And, of course, you talk about that Grub Hub and that delivery system, and you talk about you want to help the families, and you cut the food down to half price for seniors. Hit your menu and a little something with that.
Yes, sir. Bon Appetit menu on our every week is barbecue ribs, dry rub ribs, fried chicken, shrimp, steak and lobster. The sides consistently stay with macaroni and cheese, collard greens, rice, and or asparagus or Brussels potatoes.
Oh, okay. And what about that platter?
Oh, the platter is 2 steaks, 2 lobsters, shrimp, asparagus, and Brussels potatoes.
All right.
And that's a lamb chops.
No, you didn't say lamb
And
No, you
lamb
didn't.
chops.
Listen to me. No.
wait, Renee,
some lamb chops.
Renee had something to say about that. What do you say about that,
I
Renee?
said no. He didn't mention the lamb chops. I was waiting on that.
Yep,
You know,
the-
I knew I didn't hear something.
Most definitely.
Okay. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking to get all of the good stuff. They couldn't see us together. There we go. That's me and Renee. How about that, y'all? Facebook.
But we care about you.
I know,
over
I was
there
gonna
at home in the living room with the remote in your hand.
I was about
That's
to-
who we care about.
I was about to say, I knew she was
That's
gonna,
who we love.
That's who we love. The folks at home.
That's right.
But I'm so this Facebook is so new to me, and I'm just loving all the people that join us. And I want to thank Sean for showing me how to work this. And
oh, it was
doing all
just
the-
Sean?
Well, I mean, okay. I
How about
learned.
everybody? then?
Everybody.
So we all put a hand in you.
Okay, what did you say?
We all helped.
Okay.
We all helped.
We all helped. And don't she look gorgeous today, y'all?
Oh,
Oh, shuck yeah.
my butterfly glass.
Butterfly glasses. But anyway, as we continue with the Talk Beat Jones, mental illness. Okay. I have something to say that Renee is not prepared for, I know.
Uh-oh.
Renee, you had an incident in your family. And I believe the man must have been mentally ill for what he did.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We don't
how
call no
could I
names.
not?
Can you explain that feeling? Hey, DJ 8 Mile.
It's hard to deal with this feeling that you're dealing with a crazy psycho. Somebody knocked on my door last night, speaking of psycho crazy, at 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
What?
I live in an apartment.
Yes.
They actually knocked on my door. And the thing is, it's 4 in the morning, so I'm not quick to, who is it? You know, because I could care less who it
Yes,
is.
yes.
No, I ain't getting no phone call. So I'm in my peephole looking at this foolish individual, this mental ill individual. He
Yes.
had to be, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And he turned my knob.
Turned your knob.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Not knowing I'm looking right at him.
You better get that double bolt.
I
And
said,
I'm talking about
what?
that boom, boom bolt.
It was shocking. So that was a feeling I had that this person must be crazy. Something wrong, you know.
Yeah.
So to feel that way, you feel a need to protect yourself
Yes.
and
Yes.
to put up some type of armor.
Well, you know, I'm glad you're saying this because you see, we have so many folk who really don't understand that you can't just hear a knock at your door and run the door. Who is it?
Mm-mm.
You can't just run to your door and open the door to see who it is. If you don't know and it's at that time, leave that door alone and make sure. You know, I see people running away. They don't have a gun. They don't have no protection. And I'll see them run to the bathroom or run to the bedroom and think they're going to hide. Family, if you have a situation, what you do is you go to the kitchen.
Hello.
You go to the kitchen. You get not one butcher knife, you get 2 butcher knives. 2. Back in the day, they called them Jim Bowie knives.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Okay, you get them Jim Bowie knives, and you prepare in case somebody act crazy and still wants to come into your house unannounced.
Yeah.
You be prepared. You don't sit there, oh, what you doing? Oh, eh. That's how we find about people coming in folks' house and doing some awful things to family members.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And heck, if I'm in the house and somebody's going crazy in my
At
house,
home.
I'm going to the kitchen. I'm trying to get to the kitchen because mental illness is nothing to play with or to rationalize with
It's
at
real.
that time. Family, you live on the Talk Beat Jones show. I'm Billy Dr. Talk Jones, and I have Miss,
Renee stepping out on faith.
and I
Greetings.
have,
Sean Watkins, Bon Appetit.
hello.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you as
Thank you,
well.
thank
Happy Father's Day.
Every day,
Happy
365.
Father's Day to your father, Miss Renee, to your father, Dodie Brown, and to your father, Most Wanted.
Okay.
First, I give a shout out to TV33, Comcast 91, WHPR, Detroit, Highland Park. Thank you for waking us up today, all three of you.
Yes. Yes.
Faithful to the TV show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Billy, thank
Yes.
you for being part of International Hip Hop. Miss Renee, thank you for being added to my page. Most Wanted. I have a request from this lady named Mrs. Lucky, who happens to be my mom, would like to sample your dinner.
Sample
So
it.
I
Sample.
was going to try to get down there this Saturday. It'll be next Saturday.
Okay.
Miss Renee,
Yes.
I have secured more funding to finance my show, besides the people who want to do the show. Because
All right.
when I start,
Now
I
that's
don't
talking about
wanna
Renee stepping out on Faith show.
He gonna do his
And I
own
know
show.
if I
do his own
come down there, I need to get I'm giving myself TV personality ready.
All right. You
That's
ready?
right.
Most one, I need to get access to your music.
All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Sounds good. And you stay with us and keep watching. And again, we're happy to be with your team. All right.
Have a great Father's Day.
You too. Oh, thank you. Y'all have an amazing day.
All right. You
Okay.
too, brother. You're amazing. You're an amazing young man. Thank you, bro. But once again, family members, when they're talking about mental illness, and you have a family member that you know is off, you know they're off, but you feel that, oh, they're not going to do anything. Have you seen how many times that the people have had a situation, the family members got out and did some things, and then you say, oh, he had a mental problem. They didn't have to do that to him because he well,
Now, who knew he was mentally
thank you.
impaired?
Thank
Something
you.
wrong. Who knew?
Thank you.
You ain't tell nobody.
Didn't
Tell somebody.
I mean, so if and then we talk about this medicine. Well, if they just take their medicine, they'll be all right. What is your thoughts about if they take the medicine, Sean?
Medicine don't always help. It sometimes make the situation worse. Because you got if they feed you this pill and that pill and that pill, it's gonna be a chemical imbalance somewhere.
Yes.
So that sometimes it's making a situation way worse.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, if you prescribe a medicine, if you got 10 different medicines in you, how you think you're supposed to act?
Yeah, I mean, you can have 3 or 4 or 2. Depends on what that side effect is.
Yeah.
Renee, what do you think about that? Talking about if they take their medicines.
I don't know what to think about that. I believe in Jesus and God, and I think prayer works a lot. And I'm good for praying out loud over people. I really think miracles happen. I don't know about the medication. If it's working, yeah, stay on it. But I'm sure
Right, most
eventually
definitely.
one day, if you're not taking it, it's gonna be
Yeah, they call it the flip out stage.
yep. And I don't know what to say about that.
Well, let me do this.
I'm so not. I don't know.
I mean, if they say take 2 leaves or 3 leaves, don't take don't take 10.
do we all have a little unbalance in us? You think
Yes.
a little mental illness?
Yes.
Or
yes,
no?
Yes.
Is everybody perfect?
No. And that's how, and that's why at the family's times when Mr. Look So Good or Mrs. So Fine, and you get into the conversation and you find out they got that other side to them
Yes.
that you didn't know. You didn't know they had that side. But when they temper changes and, I believe this is how you come up with finding so many murder-suicides.
Yes, sir.
Because they've flipped the switch and they're out of the control. Now, I worked as a direct care worker. And so I was there with persons that had mental issues.
Okay.
And we were, I'm licensed, by the way.
All right.
And so we had to give them the medications. And some of those folks was taking 3, 4, 5, 6, like you were talking about, different medications. And so, but here's the thing. They're in a controlled environment. But some of those folks would be so intelligent that they knew that the medication was making a change in them. And they didn't want the change. So some of them got so smart they would take the medication, put it under the tongue, and you say, okay, show me your mouth. And now you don't see no medication. Okay, good. And you wonder what's wrong with them. Why they're not acting right, quote.
Because they should be on the
Because
medication.
they done got the medication. Then you get hip to that. And so you say, okay, show me under your tongue. Guess what? Then they get smart enough to know I can take the medicine, but all I got to do is go into the bathroom and get me some toothpaste. Swallow me a little piece of toothpaste, and it will make everything come back up. Because they don't want to be under the medication. Now, these are people that's in the group homes. What about folks who are like that are in your home? Or society, because we say, well, we got to treat them just like everybody else, and they may be assigned to live in a place on their own. And they're told, just take your medicines. I had a person in a home that wanted to kill white folk. Then he wanted to kill anybody that was in a home with him. They assigned me and him to be by ourselves in a home.
Really?
And the man got strong enough one day to threaten me. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm 6 foot 215, 20 pounds. But you're not supposed to put your hands on them folks.
That's right.
Huh?
Because they mentally ill.
They mentally
They
ill.
sick.
They sick. And you supposed to, they supposed to get away with whatever they doing.
Oh, yeah, I know some paperwork people. That was one of the things back in the day. They had paperwork. They do whatever they wanted to do
That's
to
right.
you because they ain't spending no time in the lockup.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to the hospital.
That's right.
Remember when Northfield used to be around?
The
John,
one that-
you remember Northfield?
The one that John
hospital?
English shut down?
Oh, he did? So
Yes.
everybody free now. Ain't
Yeah.
nowhere else to go.
That's right. That's right. So you got them out on the streets, and you find that a lot of the mentally ill folks, and I'm going to say this, and some people can get upset with me if you want to, but some of the folks decide that, well, it's easier to be in jail than to be out here. It's easier to be out here because if I'm diagnosed with a mental issue or some type of stress or situation, I can get the medication. They're going to give me the medication in jail. Plus, I'm going to get the 3 meals in the bunk and whatever else.
Well, it's got to be stressful. Prison.
Yes. Well, it's like once you learn the routine and you're happy with the routine, you don't have to go out and work. You don't have to deal with the ins and outs of your wife or your children except for that time that you're on the telephone or they come see you behind the glass.
But
So-
what about your surroundings? You understand what I'm saying?
You
Your
got- you
surroundings
got-
should be stressful
You almost
enough.
got- you got a roof over your head.
You got a roof over your head. You got plenty of other men or you got plenty of other women if you're in a women's facility.
Yeah.
So
True.
you just change up your environment. Sean,
Yes, sir.
now how did they get to that Bon Appetit?
I like your transitions. This is awesome.
Right, you know?
That's what I learned from Mr. Jones. Most definitely, Bon Appetit every Saturday, 12 until we sell out. Typically, we close around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, but we've been selling out around at least 3, 4 o'clock now.
Mm-hmm.
So I would advise a lot of people, please pre-order at 313-444-5048, 313-444-5048. Or you can also go on our website. You can see all our different menus at bonappetitelegantcatering.com. And a little bit of everything right there.
What about folks who can't get down? You got a delivery system now?
We do. We have a delivery system where for you don't want to leave out your house. We most definitely will deliver. You can give us a call at the same number, 313-444-5048. And if you're familiar with applications that's on your phone, it's called apps. Just download Grubhub. Just type in Bon Appetit. And if you are in our area to deliver, we'll just deliver right to you. And a lot of people have been using that app.
And if they didn't get that information, give a telephone number slowly that they can reach you and get that information update and maybe even put in some orders right now for next week.
Most definitely, you can.
Nice.
313-444-5048. 313-444-5048. I appreciate everybody that did all the pre-orders for this week. Grubhub was busy. We did a lot of deliveries, and we had a birthday celebration that we had to cater,
Yes.
and that was amazing.
So you cater?
Yes, we do.
So if I have an event or planning, or heck, if I just want to play like I'm king of the hill and get me 7, 8, 9 people, and I say, well, I'm going to have this
Yes.
catered, y'all.
Yes. We cater also. Same number, 313-444-5048. It's, like I said, the Grubhub we can deliver through that way also. So it's been growing. It's been
All
really
right.
growing. I appreciate everyone that's been using
How
it.
far in advance can I ask? Do we have to, like, if I need to cater a party or a game or something? How far in advance I need to let you
I
know?
mean, depending on the event, but I do most
Or the
definitely
amount
say,
of people?
yeah, the amount of people, and if it's a lot, I would say most definitely a month, or at least give us a 3-week notice,
Okay.
because just getting the food itself, you know, depending on the menu type, it could be difficult.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And the setup and all of those good things.
Yes.
But now, we were talking, going right on back to mental health.
Yes.
And you were talking about Northville, which is excellent, because what happened here in the state of Michigan, Northville, that used to be the big center for the mental cases out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the man who is so funny that the man they brought into Michigan State University to be the president, John Engler, is the person that turned all of the people that had mental illnesses or mental issues, turned them out into the world, into the streets.
Into our streets.
Into the
Michigan.
streets, yes.
Now, question, Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, when that Northville was open, so if I felt I had a mental illness, I could just walk in there and they will help me out, or they'll talk to me, they'll counsel you? Like, what did the facility actually do?
It was a housing facility, to my understanding, that they kept in-house the mental illness, ill individuals. Maybe someone can call me at 313-868-0342. I learned that one from you.
Is that right?
I learned.
Is that right?
That's right. That's right. And straighten us out on that particular scenario about the facility in Northfield that was. But John Engler was the governor. John Engler said, "Hey, turn them out.
Wow.
Turn them out. We don't need to have those folks housed. They're
That's
okay."
terrible.
Now I'm going to tell you something. I took some medication, and within 3 days, I'm a person I always tell you about medication and the side effects and this and that, etc. And basically, I'm not a medicated person. Medication, I don't take medications basically, but I went and they said, "You need to try this." I tried it, and in 3 days, Sean, Mr. Tyler, I called him and said, "Oh, guess what? I look like Shriek. big old lips,
Yeah.
5 times the size of my lips. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh.
Side effects, y'all. So you never know. And I was dizzy. Didn't know what was happening to me. I thought I was a walking drunk. But so what is the answer as we're having mental issues? Because mental issues can start as young as 2-3 years of age. You know, we hear about folks having a mother or the father being killed right in front of them. Right in front of them, and they're youngsters. And you think that they don't remember that? You don't think that doesn't run consistently around in their head? So they're carrying that burden through life.
Or been assaulted or
Assaulted.
molested when
Yes,
they were younger. That can cause.
Can you
So
help
mental illness can be developed.
Yeah.
You don't have to be born with it. I'm thinking it can actually grow on you.
Well, I think that
Learn
you-
behavior.
You said something very strong there when you said they could have a problem because they was molested when they were young. And so we have situations where family members, have a beautiful daughter, handsome son, and they've had situations happen and they kept it quiet, may not even told nobody. But when they went off and got involved with a man or got involved with a woman, and those flashbacks, those issues come back, and you're married and she's having flashes and you're having flashes, or you don't understand why she has this attitude or why he has this attitude. It's things that was embedded as a youngster that they couldn't talk to nobody about, and they were happy when they met you, but when you with someone all the time, then those actions come back to the surface, and you have to deal with it. Why are we having all of these suicides? All of these suicides. Babies are committing suicides. Successful folks that have everything in the world, including family and money, committing suicides. They tell us, "I won't leave without my child. I won't do anything to hurt my child, but yet I'll commit suicide and want my child to think everything is okay." Well, I'm 10, 9, 8, 7, 15, and my mom just committed suicide. Why? She left me. He left me. Why? They don't love me. They don't feel enough to fight to stay in my life. Now, I know we're not supposed to speak about the persons who made their decisions. And I'm not speaking about the persons who make that decision. I'm speaking about the folks who are affected with the decision. Yes, sir. Okay. So, Renee, let's let you hit on that or what you wanted to speak on, because we know.
I think that's the devil, and though I hate to say it, but if you believe in good spirits, you got to know that there's some bad spirits out here, and you got to stay prayed up. I believe praying with your family makes a big deal, and continually uplifting and telling them what's real and what's right and what's wrong, but at the same time uplifting and hugging your youngsters and letting them know you love them. And keep praying on. When you hug them, wrap your arms around them, say a little prayer by your head. Real quick, say a little prayer. You know, just to touch the heart of those that come before them and cover them in the armor.
And some of you adults, you
Of
can
the
do the
Lord.
same thing. You can do a little prayer, a little hug, and, forgiveness.
Yeah, that one word there. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
Forgiveness. Have mercy.
Sean, before we bring you in,
Hey,
Annie,
Greg. Hello.
Yes, yes.
what do you think about Father's Day? 365.
365. I had a wonderful father, Billy. I even brought my dad up here after he got old and taking care of him and then taking him back home. So I didn't want for nothing as a baby girl. He had 2 girls and a son, and
Okay.
he really taken care of us.
So you-
Also, now when I got married, I married a fatherly man because I only had one baby and it was a boy, and he really took care of him and also sent him to college.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. We didn't talk about Easy Silk and African Easy Silk and Jasura, but we'll do that next week. Got to let you run, okay? Thank you.
All
Hope
right.
you've been enjoying
Thank
it. Sean,
Yes, sir.
hit up with your last comment. Mr. Tyler came out and gave me that slap side the head sign.
All right. Make sure everybody should check on your strong friends. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. You know, even though your friend might seem strong, they most definitely might need somebody to talk to. So always check on your strong friends. You know, they might not be as strong as you think they are.
Amen to that.
And take it from somebody, depression
It's real.
is real. I remember when I was a youngster, 20-something years of age, I fell into a deep state of depression behind a love affair. And for almost a year, family, I did not smile. I had forgotten how to smile, how to look happy. I was not happy. I was deep. I was very successful as a salesperson in business, but personal life, I was miserable. By myself, I stopped watching television, read books, but I was by myself and I was depressed. And I even had that thought, and I asked God, why am I here? So don't believe that you can be above having those moments. I'm Billy Jones. This is Talk Beat Jones, and we want everyone to have a Father's Day 365 days out of the year. We love you. We appreciate you. We respect you. And remember, you can watch Renee's Stepping Out on Faith from Monday through Fridays from 2 to 3. I'll be there. Oh, there she is. I'll be there with her on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. She tried to kick me out. I said, oh, no. You don't let me in now. And Sean, they'll see you back what day? Time is Tyler?
Every Saturday from 12 until 7 o'clock.
All right. And they can call you what number?
313-444-5048.
All right. And family, if you want to contact Billy, Dr. Talk Jones, you can call me at 313-412-3111. And Mr. Tyler's getting ready to come out the booth, so I think we got to say goodbye, y'all.
All right. Everybody have a good one.
Happy Father's Day.
365 Father's Day every day. We love
Get
you.
your free press paper
Fr-
today.
oh, wait, hit that again real
Get
quick.
your Detroit Free Press paper today. Check out the entertainment section. Mr. R.J. Watkins, Detroit's own.
All right, and if you can't find it, go online. There is no such thing as a paper shack. But
Oh, no, really?
that was when I was a little boy. But at any rate, go online. If you don't get it the day that you're listening to it, and it's already passed, go online, pull up that date, and you'll be able to see the article on Mr. R.J. Watkins. We love you.
Love
it's
you.
time to say bye-bye. To go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and this is the Talk Beat Jones.